Pause. You probably have a lot of questions like, Ethan, why are you releasing a Blade Show video 6 months after Blade Show happened? Or why did this video take so long to come out? So let me answer that really quickly before you guys finally get to see the Blade Show video. This video has been a thorn in my side for 6 months now. I went into Blade Show with very little of a plan, and I didn't set up as much as I should have. Is that my fault? Yes, absolutely, and I apologize for that. But that made the final edit of this video, doing the audio, making sure everything fit together cohesively, an absolute nightmare. And I was never able to get it to a point where I was excited to release it to you guys. Eventually, it became such a meme that I went back and forced myself to just work on it. And I finally got it to a point where I was at least okay with releasing it. Then, of course, school ramped up, and right before my final exam, my laptop said, "Sayonara, bucko," and I lost all of the data on my boot drive. I spent a significant portion of my break trying to get the data off that drive to no avail, but only recently did I think, hey, let me take the hard drive out and see if there's anything on that. Then, lo and behold, I find a first draft export of this video that I didn't know that I did. So I lost the project file. I can't make any small changes to it, but it's finally here. The memes can stop, and I hope it's at least somewhat watchable. Fingers crossed. So I won't hold you any longer. Hopefully you enjoy. Well, we are finally here at Blade Show. High tide. It is time to go around the show, and I have been so swarmed with talking to people and enjoying the show. I don't have a plan. So this video is going to be a lot more informal than last year, no specific interviews, probably going to be a vlog style, but I hope you guys enjoy nonetheless. Without further ado, Blade Show 2023, everyone. Enjoy. All right, Banks. Hello.
What's up? It's Banks here.
Yo, what up? How you liking Blade Show, brother?
I got a solo, I got a Nami. I'm kind of satisfied. I think I've finished the hobby.
You also have a Madco, don't you?
I do also have a Mad.
You went crazy this Blade Show. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I saved up for a while and then went into more debt.
Yeah, it sounds like
I
it.
don't know if it was worth it or not.
Do you have a favorite of the three? I know it's kind of bad to ask you to pick your favorite child,
of the
but
three, between the solo, the Nami, or the Madco. I mean, in looks, I'd say the solo, because frankly, this thing is the most beautiful knife I've ever held.
okay, fair.
Flipping is the Nami, and Madco's kind of just there. You know, it's a trainer and it's amazing, but it doesn't outcompete these two.
It also, I guess it isn't in their price range at all, so that makes sense completely.
And the solo is like 200 more expensive than a Nami.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Is this your first Blade Show?
This is my first Blade East. I went to Blade West.
Okay.
And I didn't get anything, but...
What's the difference like between East and West?
So Blade West, I'd say someone classified it really well. They said it was less chaotic, but in a different way. So at Blade West, there was so many children just running around. For every adult flipper you had 2 children.
Really?
I don't know if because it was in Utah or you know what. Blade East has a lot more recognizable flippers. Blade West had some amazing people there, but not nearly as many as Blade East. Like we've got Blankermain like right there. We've got a bunch of people just saying like Joff's here and
Joff's there.
Like, even in my just view right here, I can see like 30 flippers I recognize.
What's your favorite thing that you've seen here that you haven't bought?
Favorite thing that I've seen here, I've got to be honest, probably Will's Hebel knife. If you've ever seen it.
Yes, the one with like the lightning on it?
Yeah, it is absolutely mind-boggling how they got something that cool. But maybe an Oak Forge thing. Those were
the Mega
cool.
Songs?
Yeah, those were so cool to look at. Such a cool piece.
Yeah, well, thank you. You do videos similar to Blade Bias, but also kind of like actual reviews of knives, I believe.
I'm going to do a solo, Madco, and a Nami review.
Hell yeah, can't wait to see it. All right, Banks of Rome, is it? Shout yourself out.
I'm at Banks of Rome on Instagram and on YouTube, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, dude. Have a good Blade Show.
You too.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, look, it's Tay. Hi, Tay.
Hello.
How you doing?
No, not too bad. That's a really small screen.
It is, yes. But I can frame things correctly.
Yeah,
right? So,
clearly.
This is your first blade show?
Yeah, yes it
Frickin'
is.
all over the place.
Yes.
How do you like it?
Dude, it's like one of my favorite con experiences ever.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a very big con goer, so that's a high praise.
We go to like dozens of cons, and like this is a really interesting one. Everyone's like really nice, and no one is at all like, you don't be fake about anything ever. It's
Right.
really cool, yeah. And everyone just like likes to flip knives and stuff, so.
We're all pretty tight knit community.
Yeah, really.
As much as you might not believe it from how we interact online.
Yeah, yeah. Instagram is like not at all what people are actually like in real life.
Yeah.
At all. It's really cool.
So you bought something.
Yes, yes.
What did you buy?
I got myself a Madco.
Madco.
Yes. Because
How do you
I like Mako.
Yeah.
And this is just a better Mako.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say. It's like I feel like this is gonna be my new beater, and I can bring this around and like be happy with it and not be scared of dropping it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Besides that, what is
Yeah.
the favorite? What's like a huge thing that you've tried this?
That I've really liked.
Yeah, so you've really liked.
That's a good question.
Squid protos.
And oh yes.
Machine-wise stuff.
The Hydro, I really like the Hydro. It reminds me of a Nami,
Based.
but like cheaper,
Yeah.
right? I really like the Slift T. Oh my goodness, I love the Slift T.
Love this
Love
Slift
the
T.
Slift
I
T.
love the Slift T.
All the Cerrone stuff, I didn't think it would flip as good as it does. It flips.
It does.
It flips like it costs almost. It's
Yeah.
really good.
I thought it didn't last year because I tried it and I was like, but I've tried it this year.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that's really good actually.
Yeah. The JK Embargo surprised me a lot.
Wow.
But
okay.
yeah, the Embargo I was pleasantly surprised with. Sergil's Alien. I
yeah.
could not put that thing down.
Stitch's stuff is so cool.
And then Stitch had to steal it back because it was a little beat up.
Yeah. And then finally, I see
Yeah.
someone has it right now, but you have a very, very hyped up prototype.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
How have people been liking it?
Basically, everyone's really liked it.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I've had very few complaints about anything, and everything that people have complained about is very, very fixable.
Yeah, it's good that people like
Yeah.
it. I was super excited to try it.
Yeah.
As I'm sure everyone else was.
Yeah, for sure.
And you really delivered on that. Shout out I don't think you need to shout out
I'm
your
Tay
Instagrams,
Flipper.
but like, go
I'm
for
Tay
it.
Flipper, at Tay Flipper, call me Tay, yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Wonderful. You all know him anyway. Like,
Apparently.
he needs no introduction. I mean, you need an introduction because you don't show your face that often.
Not so
but
much,
besides that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tay, thank you.
No worries.
Enjoy the rest of Blade Show.
Yes, we'll do.
It has a light handle bias.
So here we have the most reflective blade at Blade Show. This is the prototype Squiddy A. And if I told you that Squid made a Squiddy, but metal, that flips exactly like you would expect a Squiddy to, I don't know if a lot of people would really believe me, but it does. And not only that, but this thing has a really cool weight system where the eyes actually in this little face are screws that you can put weights into to give it a little more weight towards the handles or towards the blade if that's what you want. So we have an adjustable balance prototype Squiddy made out of aluminum, completely textured, as you can see. It's got like the Squid Trainer texturing to it. Just runs on washers, but I don't really think you can expect much more. And they say that it's supposed to come in between a Mako and the Squiddy lineup, which puts it in like the $80 to $90 range, which is really exciting. This thing is going to be really, really cool when it comes out. Keep an eye on it. Squiddy aluminum. I don't even know how well you guys can see it because it's just so reflective, but it looks great. Here we've got the Hydro. Now this thing I've been very excited for a long time. It was actually my favorite thing that I tried last Blade Show. And the Hydro, just think like maybe like a titanium version of the Kraken, but not only is it beautiful with these hole cutouts in the live blade, you got these milling patterns in the blade, and then of course you have these wonderful sandwich titanium handles. Now this version of the prototype has been replaced. These are Ultem spacers. Last year they had like a spindle spacer that I guess you could put pins in. Now they've got this Ultem spacer, which makes it flip. I think it's a little more handle bias than it was last year. It still feels really, really good, and I still really like it. Hydro, still very exciting. Can't wait to see them. I hope they come out with this soon, because like, I would love to buy one. But I guess we'll see, huh? Now this, for me, is the biggest surprise of Blade Show. You might just think, oh no, Ethan, it's a Kraken, but like, you know, gunmetal, which the gunmetal does look great. But then I open it, and it seems that all the people who wanted them to make a live blade for the V3 handles were correct. It is here. This is the Weehawk Kraken prototype. And if I told you that they made the Kraken better, I don't think you would believe me. I don't think anyone would believe me. And yet they did, and pretty much everyone that I've talked to at Blade Show unanimously agrees that this thing is just like a better version of what we already have with the Kraken. Somehow. So not only did they make a blade that's an homage to the old Benchmade Balisongs, but it flips better than like one of the widely considered to be best Balisongs on the market for the price. This thing is awesome. Look at this blade. Whew. Cannot wait to see what they do with these. Ty came over and told me that they had a new Kraken, a new blade for the Kraken, and I straight up did not believe him until I was able to make my way over here. So yeah, very nice. Here we have the Empress. Now, I of course love my Impusa quite a bit. Review coming soon, but the Impusa is an incredible flipper, and the Empress takes everything good about the Impusa and makes it even better. So the Empress is a lot lighter, it's a lot more responsive. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's still kind of thin, but it's like, it is thicker than a Impusa would be, so it's nothing too bad at all, but this thing looks and feels amazing. The texturing, the balance, the light, weight, the responsiveness, it's just really, really good. Good job, Grant. Here we have the Prisma Pro, and this is essentially taking the Prisma and making it a lot more normal. It's got a more rounded handles, and it has a slight bit more handle bias to make the Prisma a lot less weird. A lot of people find the Prisma kind of weird, and this thing, I think people won't. It'll be interesting to see people try it because this feels, to me at least, a lot more like standard than the Prisma, while still having a lot of character, but it is really good. I will absolutely be buying one of these eventually. And now the Swift TV2, a Balisong that I was really excited going into Blade Show to try. After talking to Dalen about like the specs of it on my streams, it was a very, very interesting proposition, and now that I've gotten to try it, it is absolutely fantastic. I know a lot of people don't like the Swift T after he changed the design of the V1, but this thing is freaking awesome, especially when you take these weights out at the end. When you do that, it becomes a lot more neutral, and I prefer that. This has a bit of a handle bias to it, but the Swift T is absolutely amazing, and this will definitely be entering my collection very soon. Now this is the AcidWorks ZZYX, and this thing is actually made by Paul of Damn Right I Got Knives and Shop Soet fame, and it is quite the flipper. There is a crazy ring to it, but the camera is not going to be able to pick that up in this absolute abomination of an audio setup. But this thing is blade biased. Shout out my second channel, go watch it. We upload far more consistently there. But it has like a beautiful amount of tip weight and blade bias to it to make fanning really, really good, but not really sacrificing on the rollover potential of it. So, oh, look who it is.
Is that a Balisong?
What do you think about the ZZYX?
Oh my god.
It's long.
It's bigger than I expected. Is your camera still functional?
It is, it is, yes.
Anyways.
Hello everyone, welcome to the pit. I did an intro for this earlier.
That's Gigantosaurus.
It's Ginormous.
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 Is orange?
Ginormous. I'm so glad this intro is going so well.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus, stop.
Ignore the shot consistency because this is much later. We are going to go around and talk to a few people at the pit because, you know, all those people back there are part of the Battlesong community, and the pit is how we all talk after Blade Show. It's kind of like the big hangout party. If you want to know more about what it was like last year before we took over this giant space, you can go watch a video on Blade Bias. It's literally called the Afterparty of Blade Show, so go check that out. Let's go talk to some people at the pit. Why not?
You and I remember.
Okay, so we're here with Pyro, as if he hasn't been terrorizing my videos.
Are we
so
restarting
far.
that?
No. How you like Blade Show, brother?
This is like the best Blade Show yet. And whether that's because of, like, normally I would say, oh, it's quality over quantity, but we've had a lot more people show up this year, so it's like quality and quantity.
Yeah,
because a lot of good people showed up.
It's more people, but more good people as well. So
100%.
It's like a combination of the two.
So not only that, but it, also probably a little bit because I'm not like feeling forced to do anything right now. Because I said I was going to do a video, and now I'm not. So.
Oh, I thought you were saying that I was forcing you to do an interview.
No, not
okay.
you.
Yeah. No,
I'm saying like
got you,
because
I got you.
I was supposed to do a East video, no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this video.
Yeah.
This video only exists because he's not doing one.
Wait, is that true?
Yes.
Wait, really?
If you would have done one, I couldn't have been bothered to do.
Wow. You're welcome.
It's,
See, look,
okay,
you should
okay,
thank me.
I should explain why. It's not that I couldn't have been bothered. I've just been really enjoying the show, and I don't want to tear myself away from this new content.
Okay, he's bullshitting now, and he just wants to
I'm
sound
not.
nice
That
in front of his
no,
audience.
that is
in reality, he
legitimately-
fucking hates every viewer. Every single one of you are fucking disgusting. He just doesn't want to say. You should hear the shit he says off camera, man. It's not as wholesome as you would think Ethan is in person.
So you bought something.
I did. I bought a Madco.
Yeah, you bought a Madco.
I got 99 out of 100.
99
it's-
problems, you should call it. 99 problems. You know, like the song?
I won't.
No? Oh, okay. It was just an idea.
I mean, like, it wasn't very funny, though, so, like, you could have been a little funnier about it.
Madco, yeah, you like the Madco.
Yeah, I love the Madco. So, the Madco
So
is,
they
like, the only
finally
thing I
released
wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only thing you wanted.
I didn't want anything else at Blade Show. I literally only wanted the Madco. I sold my ether to get it, so...
That's right, you did do that. I like
that
the
should give you
ether.
an idea of how bad I wanted a Madco.
I like the ether.
Me too. I love the ether. I think it's an amazing knife, and it should have like someone who's financially responsible with the right connections to put them into production again. I think you know
made 'em?
Setua?
Yes.
Setua wanted to get all of the ether so that she could start producing the ether.
Really?
Yeah, and then it failed because nobody can locate all of them.
I see.
So yeah, all the cuts that keep happening is because Ethan's being racist.
I feel like I have to deny that.
Final thing.
Tell me, okay, so BallyCon.
Yeah,
It didn't go well for you, and
No.
I'm sorry about that.
I cannot rant about that on here.
No, you're not going to.
I won't.
Can you give me a combo that you wanted to do at BallyCon? So that it got some love?
Yeah, I could do that. Okay. It could have been better. You know?
Okay, well, Jack Piatti Pyro.
Pyro!
Okay. DJ Eyeless Pyro, everyone. I don't know, you don't look very eyeless to me. Oh.
You ever heard of Kanye?
We're here with Ty Handle
Bing
Bias.
chilling?
That's me.
Bing chilling?
How's Blade Show?
I'm gonna get water. I'm fat.
Which sounds pretty alright. It's
Yeah.
it's different than last year because the whole like what I'm enjoying is very different from last year. Because last year was a lot of like I want to try all this, I want to try this thing, and like experiencing all this for the first time is very awesome and amazing. And then this year I'm just kind of like I'm just talking to people. I have not seen any booth besides Squid, Flightanium, and I stopped by the Damn Right I Got Knives booth for like 10 minutes total. Other than that, I have not checked out basically any booth because honestly, I don't really care that much. And I'm just talking to people.
That's kind of how it's been. It's been like, you can't really do anything because people always flag you down and like,
Yeah.
oh, try this, or I want to try that, or like, let's talk. And it's great. It's awesome, but I have had no time to do anything else. That's also why this video is like this instead of like last year. So we were gonna do interviews, and then we didn't.
Then we did it. Yeah. We did it.
That's the end of that sentence.
Basically.
Yeah, so we're doing this instead. Hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Weirdo.
So like you haven't bought anything.
No. I bought nothing.
Did you want to buy anything?
I'm poor. I wanted a Madco. I wanted a Madco pretty bad because you know
Madco?
I like Madco. Madco's cool.
So true.
But Munners, so no buy Madco.
Yeah.
But honestly, there's not really a lot that I was like actually interested in terms of like things I would buy.
What's your favorite besides the Madco? Was there something that like surprised you or you liked or?
The Squid stuff, the new prototypes,
Okay.
which I don't know if you're gonna show them. I don't even
Oh,
know.
the new Weehawk Kraken.
Yes, the
Yeah,
new
that was
Kraken
cool.
blade. They somehow made the Kraken better, which I didn't know they could do.
I didn't know how they made the Kraken better.
That and then the aluminum Squiddy is very hype.
So gas.
It's
Yeah.
so gas.
Even Pyro, even off-camera Pyro agrees.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And I agree on the
We're very
Weehawk too. I didn't say anything, but I agree fast.
We haven't even hung out like
No.
that much.
Not really.
Like I think I've spent more time with other people than I have with you.
Like
Yeah,
me.
I've kind of just been like walking around. Most of today, I was just kind of after we came back from lunch. I'm just like just walking around on my own, just like
Yeah.
just wandering around, and that's been the most fun. Like the show itself is better, but everything surrounding the show is like just life stuff. But the actual show itself has been a lot of fun this year,
Right.
and just a lot less business, I guess, like business, you know, whatever, and a lot more just like fuck around. You know.
All right. Well, thank you.
Of course.
Wait, what are you flipping? That's not yours. Oh. You guys got to stop throwing live blades. Oh no. Well, that was a thing. Wonderful. Do you want to hit a clip?
Sure.
All right. In the potentially most serious interview that we've had yet, because maybe you won't be a goblin like everyone else.
Goblin these nuts.
Yeah, look, it's Sam, aka On the Job Flips.
Yo, what up, everyone? How
Hello.
we doing?
Hello. You make fun videos vlogging about using balisons in realistic scenarios.
Some would say fun videos. I would say poorly edited with poor timing and bad jokes written in. But you can say whatever you want, you know.
Well, I mean, like you're one of the only people that like actually talks about the usability of a balisong.
if we're gonna talk about usability, you just got to talk about titanium. I mean,
That is true,
I
actually.
mean, Kershaw. Let's just be real. If you want usability, just start making things out of titanium, and then, hey, look at that. Now everything is good.
I don't know why you're so stuck on stainless steel. You like to use balisons. For
Quite
real.
so.
Well,
Yes.
so your EDC is obviously a pretty important thing.
Yes.
You got your Medusa. I don't think you have it with you.
No, I do not.
Which
It
is
is currently
okay.
in my case, and it's like 3.5 miles away.
I'll get B-roll of it and I'll edit it over. So we'll
Oh,
do
that
that
would be
instead.
smart, yeah.
But you also bought something.
Yeah. So my purchase today was the Slip T by Machine Wise. I actually got number 99 of all things. Talk about a surprise.
So jealous.
I know this could have been yours.
I'm
It's okay.
so jealous.
But-
This knife, I'll let him tell you actually.
It still has 35 VN steel on titanium like handles, and the tolerances are really good. So
Yeah,
this
I think
might
really
be-
good is an understatement.
Really good is really good. I mean, perfect tolerances. I would say, Dalen, you did a great job with this thing. Oh my god! Like, bro.
So are you planning on using that as your EDC maybe?
This-
What is it going to fulfill for you in your collection?
This is going to fulfill my need to keep on collecting things and not selling things, and just stack up an inordinate amount of titanium balisongs until the point till I am in crippling debt, and then I'll figure out something after that. You know?
That's about how most balisong flippers collect.
Yeah, I think so. After seeing a lot of these collections, a crippling debt would probably be a real thing here. And I dropped something over here. Rem sheet. This is good, and for the people that don't know what this is, you better be watching out because it's a long NAMI. It's a long boy Nami that is pretty darn lightweight and is very long.
It doesn't flip like a Nami though. Feels like
it does
a Nami.
not flip like a Nami, but for those of you who thought that this wasn't long, I mean, it is a solid inch longer, and the handles are just long.
Yeah, that thing is pretty wild.
So, Remshi, I look forward to what you got cooking, and I hope that you can cook more of them because now I really need one.
The kitchen is open, Remshi.
Dude,
Keep
it is
cooking.
hot.
It's hot. The stove is warm.
Oh,
This is
what-
your first Blade show. How'd you like it?
First Blade show is overwhelming. I was gonna say this. That describes random thing just came flying across arena
Yeah.
and making loud noise. That describes Blade show.
That's Blade show.
But if I were to describe it, I would say it as in your life you can only know 150 people realistically, and it's weird because you see 150 people here and you feel like, yeah, I could meet all those people, and then you realize 2 days in, you cannot meet all of those people.
Yeah.
There are too many.
It's crazy.
And it is a sensory overload of every style, auditory, visual. It is just insane. And I have flipped more knives than I ever thought I knew existed, and more expensive knives than I ever knew existed too.
So I'm glad you enjoyed your first day. Or your first Blade show.
It's
Not first day.
my first 48 hours
Sure.
of Blade show.
Sure.
Something
Even
like
though
that.
Blade show's only like 11 hours, but yeah.
It feels like 2 weeks.
It does. It does,
really
yes.
does.
On
Yes,
the
it
job
is.
flips, go check him
Dude.
out on YouTube, Instagram. It's the same.
Instagram,
way.
YouTube, Snapchat Premium, OnlyFans Live,
Oh.
YouTube TV.
Okay.
But dude, thank you so much. This
you.
has been a hell of a journey.
It's been great hanging out with you.
Oh, dude, awesome, man. Thank you.
See
Take
you
care.
later. Yeah.
What's up,
Oh,
guys?
no.
Welcome to the Six Elephants
Hello.
podcast.
Hello. What do you think about Blade Show?
What do I actually think about Blade Show in a
How's
not
Blade Show
chaotic
been?
mode? I'm
You can be
extremely
chaotic
tired.
mode. There's gonna
No,
be...
I'm tired of chaotic, Brandon.
Okay.
Blade Show has been extremely exhausting, but extremely cool, and everything I'm looking at right here is just a ton of people enjoying knives, enjoying the time, and that is something that only really comes with Blade Show proper. Like this Blade, there's Blade Show West, Blade Show Texas, but this Blade Show is where really everybody comes together
Right.
and just has a grand old time. And is generally very accepting of everybody's wacky shit and will let you try almost anything. And that's honestly really, really cool.
Yeah. That is really, really cool.
Whether that involves some crazy live blade or it involves a no blade kind of thing.
My next question. You bought something.
I bought one thing at Blade Show.
So you went to Blade Show.
I went to Blade Show, and normally you would buy things with blades.
Correct.
That seems just too predictable to me.
Right.
So naturally, this is what I ended up with.
Where's
There's
the
actually a lot
blade?
of- Well, so it has a channel design, except it doesn't have a channel design because there's no channel anywhere.
It's on bushings.
So this is $100 from Heibel Knives. There's 7 of them that exist. And based
They were
on
sold
talking
out.
to him, he was like, I should probably make more. And we'll see how the YouTube short that we made about it performs. Shout out to all the fish women out there. You know
Oh yeah,
what I mean?
so this hat, yeah, you've been wearing this all Blade Show.
all of Blade Show.
Have you seen any fish women?
Not any that haven't been there for only like 10 seconds, then vanished. Because most of the time, my vision is filled with fish women, but they usually aren't. Okay, it's gone. There was just one in my peripheral vision, so we're good. But the fish are pretty cool. Women are also nice. Shout out to my girlfriend who made me this hat. Because we met on Bumble because my bio was fish want me, women fear me. And somehow that won me the day, and now it's a meme, and now it's a hat. And it's black and red, which I obviously hate.
Yeah.
Are you seeing all the fish people?
No.
You don't, what? So we filmed all day yesterday.
No, don't
and
make
then
excuse- I'm
filmed for like 8 hours straight today. Most of which was me running around.
It was.
And then Will did an awesome job with all the shorts we did at the end of the day. I'm tired. You see the fish women?
No, lights. Lights on
Oh.
Balisong. Okay, so you flipped a lot of stuff today, I was saying. Or maybe you didn't.
I
'cause
was
you've been
handed
too
a
busy.
lot of things.
What was your favorite?
What was my favorite of the things that
What was something
randomly
you were-
tried?
What was something you were most excited for at Blade Show? Give me anything.
I actually found the Squiddy Owl.
Oh,
The aluminum one. That one was
yeah.
pretty cool. Not necessarily like the flipping felt like Mako Triton-esque kind of stuff, but the way it reflected light
It looked really cool.
was really the finish on it, because it has like a Squid Trainer-esque finish, but
Yeah.
it was obviously fresh off the assembly line, and that is probably why it was as shiny as it was. But that aspect of it was actually like, as I was filming it, I was,
Well, I gotta
I
say,
hope they just release this like this and don't like anodize it, because this is cool.
I think the fact that they put the texture on the blade was a little goofy.
Yeah,
It makes the whole thing look a little goofy.
It's a little
It's a
goofy.
great little valley though.
Yeah.
The adjustable weights are cool.
I think
It's
the Balisong
awesome.
community needs a little more goofy.
Do we?
Well,
Okay.
you and I, we get sent a bunch of shit all the time. But a lot of the shit that we get sent, like 10 people own that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like the Medusa Grant makes like I think there's maybe like 100 to 200 of those that exist.
That's fair.
Maybe. All of Zippy's stuff maybe sold a couple hundred units. Tay's stuff, like the Tay Flipper, I think he said he made like 200 of those.
That's
So
fair.
the idea that everybody has all these Balisongs isn't really true.
No, it's not.
So a company like Squid making something kind of wacky like that, not too shabby.
I can agree with you on that. So yeah, Squiddy AL, it's great.
But
Well-
now, the thing that really took the king, the Bible knife that Will bought, is actually really
It is. It is really cool. I
The
might.
Invictus.
Yeah, I might get some like B-roll of that and edit that over the interview.
That's like it has a lightning like pattern on it, and it's
It's
really cool.
awesome.
So, Bible stuff took a big step up this year.
Yeah, and it flips a lot better too. Like Hybel stuff was like right in between last year where it was like kind of not the best flipper, but it was like an art piece, so it was like you could excuse it. Now it's like a genuinely good flipper. Like it flipped pretty well.
It's great.
Yeah.
And then I bought these.
Yeah.
This entranced
I like how
me
you said
enough,
these.
so these.
If it was a Balisong, you would say this, but instead
I
you
said
these.
these, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's two handles taped together.
Fair enough.
That's how you do it.
Well, Brandon, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed. I can't add my other hands. Do you? I've been asking everyone this. Do you want to hit a clip?
Do I want to hit a clip?
Yeah. You want to flip for us?
I sure. Let's
Awesome.
show off my. I guess I'll do it. I'll dissy it up.
I hate that name. All right, ladies and gents, we are at the airport because I forgot to record an outro to Blade Show. So, yeah, you know, it happens. Thank you all for watching. If I met you at Blade Show, it was wonderful talking to you. I had a really, really great time flipping all the cool prototypes from Squid, trying out new Bally's. Definitely going to be purchasing one of those eventually. But hopefully you enjoyed. I didn't get too much footage because I was just enjoying the show. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.